let's just go through this really briefly. The goal for tonight is to progress through as much of Phase 1 as we can while playing around with our positioning and add-ons and making sure everything else is in sync. If you have looked at the raid plans I posted in the Silken Court channel, or watched the video, or both, hopefully, you'll see that everyone has a very specific position. The only thing that's changing tonight is Fluffy and Vale are out. Cammy is taking Vale's position, and Eddie is taking Fluffy's position. Eddie is still doing the web bombs, even though he has Fluffy's position for tanking. So we're going to continue this with 19 people unless we can get a fill in the next hour, or if Fluffy can show up late, even better. But we should be able to progress through, at least, I would hope, up to the first charge, if not the second charge tonight, if we keep our heads on straight and we're patient. Remember, one, don't complain about the T-Bog. I saw that. Two, the DPS does not matter, right? We're not here to do damage tonight. We're not here to worry about anything like that or optimize any of that bullshit. We're here to put the cones in the right place, stand in their correct locations, do the web bombs, and make sure the charge is handled correctly. Does anyone not understand their positioning for the first part of the fight up to the first charge? Okay, really briefly. Everyone must get inside their boss immediately when the encounter starts. And I mean immediately. Do not wait for anything. Do not go in and out of that circle. It will fuck up. You will miss the debuff. Someone will die. It's really buggy. We all need to be inside immediately. So everyone in red team's going to run up to a noob, and they're going to soak that immediately and get their debuff. Everyone on blue team's going to run up to Taka or Skyne and make sure that they soak that immediately. As soon as that is soaked, everyone on the blue team is going to be here by Skull initially until a noob does his frontal. Then we're going to move behind Taka, just like in the first diagram. As soon as the cone has gone out, we will then continue to move to the far side right here at Skull. When we move to the far side at Skull into our positions as blue team, red team will move to the opposite side by the wall. Notice when we say wall, we don't mean the very outside edge. We mean the outside of this line right here where I'm jumping up and down. This is what we need. We don't go into this outer edge of the room here. Stay on the border. Now, there's going to be 6 people, well, maybe possibly only 5 tonight, but no, actually all 6 people will be outside in the middle of the room at all times. After this initial positioning that we get into, there's going to be Venomous Rain and Web Bombs all together. Everyone's going to be evenly spread the whole time. We're going to stand still. Venomous Rain's going to hit. We're going to soak it. For the people that get Web Bombs at the same time, you're just going to stand in place, let the Web Bombs happen. For Eddie, Art, and Cell, you have a special role where, while you will be evenly spaced out for the Venomous Rain, you must be inside Nikki, Zyle, and Naz's web bombs, depending who your partner is. Eddie, Art, Cell, Naz, Zyle, Nikki, you all know your partners, right?
You bet.
Yep.
All right, so let's practice this. We're going to go in. Again, we're going to go in. Blue team is going to run over to where Skull is. The frontal's going to happen. We're going to run to the opposite side into our initial position for the baits. Red team is then going to move over to the opposite side by the wall. And then we're going to do our soaks. As soon as the soaks have happened, then we will trade places in a clockwise motion. The 6 people in the center of the room will trade places without touching each other. And the groups that are up by the bosses will go in a clockwise motion, trading places. Keep in mind, red team, you're basically baiting... not red team, sorry, blue team, you are baiting frontals when you do that. Let's just see if we can get up through this part and worry about everything else after. Sound good?
So we only go to the middle after the frontal has happened, yes?
Greg, for everything I've explained, everything I've explained, you're in the middle. I'm talking about the first 3 pictures.
Okay, so I get my debuff, I go to the middle of the room.
As soon as you walk up, you get your debuff. When the debuff's out,
And
you
then
go to your position.
and then I go to my okay.
Yeah,
okay.
as soon as you have your debuffs, Greg, Ghost, Russ, Az, Ganji, and Tickle, you go to your assignments in the center. The second you have your debuffs and everything's stable, you go there.
And we don't lust on full, yeah?
Correct, we do not. We are saved lust for the first dispel of phase 2. That's going to be a while before we get there. Everyone, please grab these flasks and feast if you have not already. Also, we're not going to bother with Vantis today, but going forward, we'll Vantis every week.
Oh, we already used Vantis this week.
Yeah.
On the first pass, so...
Oh, draw. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So sick. It doesn't make sense, too, for tonight regardless, so...
We're not killing it, so yeah.
Yeah, nor are we trying to
Oh, yeah, we
survive
are.
anything specific that's like
Yeah,
we need the
exactly.
advantage for.
It's just seeing the fight.
Right. Captain,
Again.
are you ready? You missed the ready check.
Yes, I hit no for the ready check, I thought. But yeah, I was just finishing up the healing note, posted that in the healer chat for you.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, let me grab that right now for you guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Again, nerds, there is 0 in rage. This is literally a mechanics fight. Do not stress bite your damage.
Am I dropping a potion cauldron?
No.
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 Okay, and is this transmog blue enough, or do I need to go to like the really ugly blue mog?
Blue team stand
that's not
left
blue.
side, red team stand right side.
Be more blue. This is not blue enough.
I would argue that's not blue enough, but it works for now.
Yeah, I just want ugly blue, just to be as blue as possible.
Here.
I went ugly blue.
I'll go ugly blue.
Yeah, there's
Dude,
transmog
th-
stuff.
yeah,
now if you
this
guys
is-
need it.
Bro, there's no good blue druid mogs, dude.
All right. Good luck. May the best team win. Let's
No,
do
dude,
this.
use the first cattle one, the fucking blue lightning feathers.
That is so ugly, dude.
That is
I know.
pretty
What are
but
you
it's
on?
blue.
Like Greg, what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Jump
Blue
3
game rise up.
times.
And get your debuffs. Stay inside till you have your debuff. All right, there's the frontal. Blue team, move to the other side. Stand in your assignments. And the web bombs are happening. The red team's not where they need to be. We're going to wipe. Let's go wipe.
Alright, that happens quick.
Yes, it's a very, very
Yeah, I didn't
fast
realize I had to
motion.
move the boss that fast. That's my
Yes,
bad.
that fast.
Someone on the red team, hug me!
And we should be, dispelling tanks around 5? From what I saw.
Don't. Yeah. For dispelling the tanks, yes. As soon as the scarabs come out, Craig, obviously it's going to be easier when Fluffy's here too, but just keep them grouped in as much as you can. Captain, put an Ursul's Vortex down for them, and we're just going to keep them grouped as long as we can. The longer they stay in the melee grouped up, the more and more damage they'll begin to take. Let me put some markers down just for learning purposes. Initial positions is obviously X there, blue there, right? As soon as we have our debuffs, the frontal happens. As soon as we have our debuffs, the frontal happens. Blue team goes here to our positions there. Red team goes here to your positions there. And a noob should already be on top of Taka. Right? And then there are people obviously in the center who are going to trade places. As soon as we're in our initial positions here, and the acid rain, venomous rain, whatever it's called, goes out, and we soak it, because we're going to be evenly spread in our spots that I marked for us in the raid plan. Once you're in your spot and you get your venomous rain, all the web bomb people are also going to get theirs, so there should be 9 people soaking webs, including the melee partners, right? Do not break your web after that, melee. And by that, I mean Art, Eddie, and Cell. It's very important you keep those webs attached and tethered. As soon as that mechanic is over, that's when the people in the middle trade places without touching each other to get each other's orbs. And that's when the blue and the red team on top of the boss will go in a clockwise motion around the boss to go collect the orbs from the other team. Do not collect multiple orbs. Collect exactly the orbs you've been assigned in the diagram. I believe everyone from blue side will be collecting 2 from red, and red will be collecting exactly 1 from blue for this first rotation. If we can complete this movement, we're well on our way.
When I'm grabbing a blue orb, am I grabbing my blue orb or Fluffy's blue orb?
Sky Fury Tone, please. What are you talking about?
You can't grab a blue
You
orb.
can't grab a blue orb.
You're grabbing a red orb.
Wait, no, he's red team. He will grab a blue orb.
Wasn't that Captain? That was Eddie.
That was Eddie.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
Yeah, so
Insulted.
You're grabbing.
I'm so sorry.
You're grabbing. You have your same assignment, Eddie. Just keep your same assignment.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, keep it static. It won't affect much because you and Fluffy's assignments are very similar.
Yep.
If it becomes a problem later, we'll switch it. Are you ready, Eddie?
Okay. Yeah, I was just waiting for that. Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Collect or stand in circle.
Get your positions. The frontal's happening. That's why we have to be up more, Blue. We got to be up more before that frontal happens. Then we get back into our stack points. Now you should be in the part in the diagram where you're supposed to stand. Everyone has an assigned place. There are people in blue who are not in their assigned place right now.
Nick, are you there?
It's very frustrating.
Oh, we lost a tank to healer already. So.
Yeah, it's over. Just go attach each other. Okay. Everyone, please look at diagram 2, picture 2. Those are your assigned spots. I need you to be there. There were 3 people in blue in the top left corner that were not supposed to be there.
Sorry, I was on those people. I'll not be in the wrong spot next time.
Yeah, right behind you, Turk, dude. I was hugging you from behind.
I know, dude. You and I are the only people who are supposed to be there. And there was like 2 or 3 others.
And if we're
Giving you
out in
my gentle embrace.
if we're out in the middle and we get an ad on us, I mean, we expect a grip. Is that what's happening there?
Yeah. They're supposed to be gripped away and CC'd.
Okay. I know we only have 1 DK right now, so I was just asking.
It's a little harder without 2 DKs, but just
Should we call it out?
Yeah, just call out like Scarab's on center, Scarab's in middle.
I can slot in Typhoon here temporarily.
Typhoon is a knockback that won't help as much because you have the position to be in, Dan. You can't be out there.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Do you have Vortex?
Right, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, I have to take Vortex to get like half of the talents I want.
Okay.
Yeah, I can Vortex whenever. Also, I'm sorry I forgot to go to the barber and change the color of all my animal forms. That's my bad.
Dare you?
It sucks
Change
too
my
because
hair color?
I have the reddest cat possible on right now too. I'll run to the barber during
Again,
break, I promise.
blue team, make sure we run up to where the X is initially till the frontal happens, then back to our positions of blue, okay? So, blue team, get your buff here. Run closer to X. Run closer to X. Be evenly spaced. Just practice that. Now we start to move forward. Now we move forward. Now we're by this side. Whoever's blue out by the wall, you can never be there.
That's my bad.
Dan, you got to come all the way back here. You are nowhere near your position. You're behind me. We're evenly spaced here. Soak. Boom. Now we're going to move clockwise without hitting orbs. Clockwise. Get the orbs that you're assigned. Get the orbs you're assigned. And someone did not pick up the orbs they're assigned.
There's an ad in the middle.
Charging. Move.
Again, it happens quickly, guys. Please just focus on the things that I am saying.
Okay, maybe I'm just being dumb, but you're saying move clockwise, but you moved counterclockwise there.
The diagram shows counterclockwise. Turok said clockwise when he's describing, but I think we're supposed to go counterclockwise.
I apologize. I can't believe I did it again. Yes, go counterclockwise.
It's okay. I just want to make sure it actually
No,
is
you're correct.
counterclockwise.
You're correct.
I
I'm looking at the diagram,
no.
thinking the diagram, and I'm not saying the right words. Sorry. Yes, we're going counterclockwise. Red is going... The general rule of thumb, guys, is that whenever we're starting these rotations out, red team is supposed to be close to the wall. Blue team is supposed to be away from the wall. And the idea is that when we do the pivot, blue team will go towards the inside, red team will go along the outside, and we'll move positions. And then the next time we have to do this kind of maneuver, we'll start from the same position doing the same thing. Red team will always walk along the wall, blue team will always go towards the inside. So again, look at slide number 2 and 3. They're the same positions, more or less, with slight variance. So look at positions, slides 2 and 3. Look at your positions. As soon as the frontal cone has gone out, those positions you're getting into. And then slide 4 is where you end up and what orbs you're soaking. Right? So, for example, Dan, you're behind me, right? In slide 2 and 3. Right? In the top left corner for blue.
Yep.
And when we get all the way around to the other side, we're actually the 2 reds that were closest to us to be at the start, right? In the top left corner.
Yeah.
Right. So we're looking to not pick up any orbs but those that are in the diagram, those sets. Also, remember, if you are Eddie, Art, and Fluffy, when that web is about to happen, you have to be just inside that, just barely inside that when the web explodes. Otherwise, you will not be tethered.
Eddie, Art, and Cell, not Fluffy.
I'm sorry, Eddie, Art, Cell. I don't know why I said Fluffy's name's right there. Yes, Eddie, Art, Cell.
No, Brad, you're not. You're mine forever.
Jump 3 times.
5, 4, 3, 2. Paranoia on me.
Get towards X, blue team. Get towards X. Wait for the frontal, and we're going to move forward to square. Move. Get to your position. Spread out, spread out, spread out.
Spread.
All right, wait for this. Wait. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. If you are in your correct position, you don't have to move. Aaron, you're in the wrong one. Keep going. Go clockwise or counterclockwise. We're going. We're going. We're going. Get in your positions.
Add in center.
There's one miss. There you go. Now the webs here.
Charging.
I lost
I
my
taunted the wrong boss. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was betrayed.
I mean, Art did it. Let's go.
Betrayed.
Yeah, that's the name of the ability. It's called Betrayal.
That's funny.
Love that.
There was, I think, 2 people on blue team in the wrong positions, and it like was fucking with people. It was
My orb
Aaron.
was gone.
Aaron, and then I don't know who the other one
Bullshit.
was. Was it Shui? Were you in the right position on that one?
Yeah, I was basically right next to Aaron, just off of the side a little more.
All right, because I saw Aaron go the. Did you go the other way? Aaron, did you clockwise for a second? Is that why?
No.
Because you were in the middle of us. You were in Craig's position at one point.
I was trying to get the bosses together.
Oh, you're trying
and
to
then
maneuver them?
Everybody just went kind of in circles around me, so I just stayed there.
Yeah, I think you just gotta say fuck it and lock in your position, and if they're a little loose, fuck them. Like it's not worth it, you know. Let them be.
I might be stupid here, but when's the earliest we can start moving? Is it
After
like
the
right
orb
after the
shot.
puddles? Like literally right after
the
puddles?
orbs have dropped, you can start shuffling.
Yeah. I'm asking like, is it in sync with the green circle we get? Like
The green
puddle thing
circle,
that-
you have to wait for it to go off.
Yeah. Like as soon as it goes off, I can tiger
Yes.
dash away. Okay.
Yes, because as soon as it goes off, you should see an orb.
Gotcha.
Rebuff for Cell, he's missing it.
Yeah, sorry I released
There's some
the
ints.
ones there.
Wow.
I'm not gonna rebuff, dude. He's not even in the room yet.
Oh, he's
I'm
right
here.
He's
I
right
got
He's
the
right
buff.
here. He's here now.
Eddie, did you follow
man,
early or did you bubble?
I just taunted the wrong fucking boss. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
That's sick. That's sick. Hey, grats to, I didn't see which team it was, but grats to whatever web partners stayed connected for the first charge. Good for you.
Let's go, Art. We did it.
Gamers.
We would have if I didn't die.
Wow, Eddie.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Jump
Nikki, you
3
did well. It
times.
was.
Don't
me.
die.
I miss Fluffy each and every day.
Oop.
Going in,
I'm gonna
going
do
in,
it.
going in. Get out of the cone, get out of the cone.
I don't
Back
have a
in, get
partner.
your assigned positions.
You
Get
don't
your
have a
assigned
partner.
positions. It's okay, you just do nothing, it's fine. Wait for the rain. The rain is coming. The rain is coming. Now move,
Wait,
going
shuffle
clockwise. Counterclockwise, sorry. I can't use that word right, apparently. Get to your new positions. You're in your new positions. Captain, great job. And now the charge is going to happen soon.
Charging. Move.
Get to your new positions.
Oh, did we do it?
We did it.
We did it. Full damage. Full damage on noob. Full damage on a noob. That's the pattern,
Sorry,
guys.
Brad.
That's the first charge. I know it was a little sloppy, but that's the first charge. Congratulations. That's really good for just a couple attempts.
Did all the orbs get picked up?
For the first
No.
set, no.
That's
Fucked it.
yeah.
I got Touch of Death murdered for 6 mil.
I believe people died in between the movement, the counterclockwise movement.
So touching your own orb, color orb, does nothing. So you don't have to worry about position.
Correct. You can run right through them. They won't do anything. You just cannot ever. One, you can never touch the opposite colored person, and two, you can't touch the orbs you're not assigned to unless there's an emergency because someone dies. Like obviously, if it's the difference between an orb not getting picked up or not at the last second, sure, whatever, pivot and grab one of the opposite color. But normally, you should only grab what you're assigned to. And if everyone stays alive, that's the only ones you would grab. Again, that means you're moving in. For example, when we're moving counterclockwise, Dan and I have to move the farthest, right? So we're going in between the other red orbs, right? We're trying not to pick any up that aren't the ones we're assigned to, so that everyone gets the ones they need.
I don't appreciate that, by the way.
Yeah, the dot is hard at 3 stacks, and it will instantly kill you at 4. It's rough. No one should have been at 3 stacks there. At the end of that phase, everyone should have been at 2 or 1. I believe blue team would have been at 2 stacks. Red team would have been at 1.
I got 4 stacked. I got the
So those-
insta-killed.
That means you
Ghost,
touched.
if you came
No,
over
we
just
got
where I
the,
was, you would have picked up 2 because I got acid and
Right.
a web over there.
That's what I was expecting was 2, but I saw 4, and then I got my recap was overcome with death,
If
which
you
is
see-
maybe
the,
pick up
like
Ganji's
insta
too.
death.
Yeah, if you see
Oh,
4,
'cause he's supposed to pick up Ganji's,
people
right?
were too close if you see 4. For example, like Eddie and Nikki are gonna drop 4, 2 on Eddie, 2 on Nikki when they do their web, right? And then I'm walking around to soak what Eddie dropped. Dan's walking around to soak what Nikki dropped, and everyone else is following suit, right? So we're expecting to pick up 2 and 2. If they're standing too close to each other, which they shouldn't be, then you could accidentally pick up 4. If you're
Right, that's expected, but here was web plus
That should have been Ganji. I
Rain.
was in front of that.
Yeah, because you should be picking up Ganji's orbs, and I pick up Az's. I was just dead.
So what happens
yeah.
if somebody doesn't soak an orb? Everybody on the team gets an extra orb stack. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
So
I think some people
someone
only
died and
picked up
missed
1.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, some people only picked up 1, and when that went on, it hit 2 or 3.
makes sense.
And then the people who picked up 2, like me, got 4 and
Right.
insta-died.
yeah,
Right,
that
so-
makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. So again, just make sure you're picking up what you're assigned to. For this very first set, everyone on the blue team is expected to pick up 2, with the exception of there's one exception, and it's Aaron. Aaron goes to well, there's a loose one. Actually, Aaron doesn't pick up anything in this set because there is no person to pick up, right, Aaron? Because there is no one assigned to Fluffy's previous spot.
I'd just be picking some up anyway to help.
Okay, don't
This guy.
do that this time, so people can see where they're supposed to go for the positions, because we want people to get used to doing the exact same thing every single time. So that could fuck them up because they won't recognize where their orbs are supposed to be. But otherwise, it's very good.
Let's go again.
Yeah, like Aaron, if people die or something, go grab theirs or something. If you die, call out your orbs need to be picked up.
Jump 3 times.
All right, blue team, let's go a little closer to X, just on the other side of the boss by X, just barely. Get ready to move. Oh, okay, that's a weird bait. Go to your assigned positions now. Go to your assigned positions. Assigned positions.
Spread.
Sorry, stunned.
All right, rotate.
Strengthen.
All right.
Right, so
I
if you
don't think
want us
we're
to
supposed to
soak
be
the
wet yet.
exact same orb every time,
There's an ad in the middle.
Charging. Move.
we need people to talk.
If you die, you have to say something, or else we don't know your orbs are laying, there. Also, no one should be dying. It's kind of crazy. What are we dying to there? People getting hit by frontals or something, or is it just venomous
I
rumors?
died to ads.
The ads. Okay, so tanks, you got to make sure that you're picking the ads up as best you can, and we need more
Something else-
CCs in the ads as well.
The ads that fixate?
Well, they can't be
Oh,
taunted,
sorry,
yeah,
they're
they have
fixated,
to
right?
be
So they
gripped,
have to be
right.
CC'd. So we need, but it's a combination of we need grips, we need shockwaves, we need Ursul's Vortex, we need everything.
Make
That's
sure
my
we're
bad. I've not been
dispelling-
Ursulzing.
We need to dispel tanks. They're getting up to like 11 stacks. They need to be dispelled at 5.
Something I'm noticing for the web people, the swirly, the initial hit that drops the actual bomb, does not do damage. So don't panic. Just chill.
So, like, the three of us in the middle here on the right side, we should not get tethered, right? Ganji and I got
No.
tethered. I think we're just too
If
close.
you,
Well,
no,
that-
and
if
if you
Con-
do, break it.
Yeah, no. Ganji, Az, and Tickle, you should all be spaced well far enough apart that none of you are in
That's
each
what I
other's
thought.
thing.
Just making sure.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
we're just too close, Ganji.
Yep. No tethers in the center of the room, please. We're getting there, guys.
It's a long fight.
4, 3, 2.
Jump 3 times.
Paranoia on you. Gruntle.
I get your spots. Don't worry about moving once you're set up. It's chill.
Spread.
I guess me and Cell got hit.
Yeah, I got linked with Nez.
It's fine, fine.
You guys need to spread out slightly more if you're getting linked to the wrong people. The boss is not being faced the right way if that frontal was baited there. There's 2 orbs in the back that didn't get picked up. And no webs.
Couple of things. We have orbs beyond the boundary on the other side.
I don't think people are standing there assigned spots. Like, there's just no way. Because some of these orbs are in, like, crazy places.
Yes, the one was over there, like. I think I have to take the furthest, which should be around here.
Exactly. It should be by that border. I mean, I could probably put markers down to simulate this setting temporarily. Does Taka's move at all, the caster boss, or not really, right? There's no way to really move her at all, Tanks?
The boss does not move at all.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, she
Alright,
can't move.
Just double checking. Alright, so... Trying to eyeball this from further away, but... All right, so as an example, if we're looking at the diagram where everyone's